All right, well, good morning. I'm just out of camp right now, about 5 minutes. Had a good night. This campsite there's a road, a gravel road not far from it, so every once in a while someone rolls down that road and it kind of gets your attention. But other than that, it was a good night. No rain, nice and cool, good sleep. But man, I'll tell you, I'm only out here for a small section, but some of these other folks I'm with out here attempting a through hike, and that can take anywhere from 4 if you're moving pretty quickly, average probably 6 months. Ballpark, one of the guys who was camped at the same spot last night, there were only 3 of us there, he got a call this morning or middle of the night with a family emergency. So man, it just goes to show you, if you make it through this trail without something conspiring to knock you off, whether it be a personal injury or pandemic or family emergency, that's why it's there's such a small percentage of those that of finishers on this trail. So anyway, well, I'm gonna get going straight up today, and so I got about 1.5 mile climb right out of camp. So we'll be checking in on the way. Supposed to be thunderstorms this afternoon. I'm hoping they hold out until then, and so I want to try to get as much in as I can before then. It's got about an 8:15 start, not too bad. So we're going to try to hammer away a little bit today. All right, well, we'll catch you on the trail. All right. Well, that was a climb to wake you up first thing in the morning, but not done yet. I still have about 0.3, 0.4 to go to get to the summit of Unaka Mountain. But I just want to show you this. I came to the campsite that's listed on Guthooks, just below the summit. Looks pretty nice. I mean, this is beautiful up here. You kind of enter a kind of an evergreen forest up here at the summit, and looks to be, I'm guessing, room for 5, 6 tents. I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what I'm looking at. So it's nice, soft surface. I wanted to show you this over here too. I read this on Guthooks. There's a decorated Christmas tree up here, and I believe this is a memorial that a father left up here to his son who died. There's some stuff in a bag down there, I'm not sure, but Christmas ornaments, pretty neat. All right, well, as I said, I've got a few more miles to go, not a few more miles, a few more tenths of a mile to go to get to the actual summit. So we're gonna head that way and we'll check in when we get there. I should have mentioned at that campsite back there, just under the summit of Unaka that we just left, if you camp there or at the summit, you're going to need to carry water up with you from Beauty Spot Gap. So that's where I camped last night. Just a heads up. All right, we're going to hit it. All right, well, man, you climb to the summit of Unaka and you just climb into a different dimension, seemingly. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings stuff up here. Man, it's so beautiful. It's unbelievable. No views from up here. But if you're going to have a mountain summit with no views, it ought to look like this. All right, just finished lunch here at, let's see, where am I? Cherry Gap Shelter. Let's take a look at the shelter here. Kind of basic lean-to. Not in the best of shape, but not too bad either. And water sources here are unbelievable. I say sources because there's two of them back, one after another, two pipes with big time flow. So yeah, it was a good deal. Had lunch, and now I'm about to head out. A pretty good break. Been here for about, I don't know, 45 minutes. Nobody here. Day hiker just showed up. Bird watcher. He was talked to him for a few minutes. Man, the goal is to do pound out another 9 miles. If I can get 9 miles, I'll get to the next shelter. Can't remember the name of it, but that would set me up in good shape. Doesn't look like the elevation profile doesn't look too terrible coming out of here. Got Iron Mountain and a few other climbs, but nothing that looks like it's too crazy. So, all right, I'm gonna get finish getting packed up here and get out, and we'll see you on the trail. All right, what a viewpoint. Big views today. And the weather stayed pretty nice all day. Hoping it holds out for a few more hours. This is heading north just before, about 1.5 miles before Iron Mountain Gap. All right, well, the good weather was nice while it lasted. Been hiking in a downpour now since I got out of Iron Mountain Gap, so I assume it's going to keep raining until I get to the shelter. I'm about 3.5 from the shelter, so probably not going to pull the camera out. I just found this kind of a big boulder here to duck out of the rain for a couple minutes, but unless it stops raining, I probably won't check in again until we get to the shelter. But man, I mean, you know, once you get wet, it's not a big deal. It's just walking in the rain now, so it's not that cold. So it feels pretty good, actually. It's just kind of a slog, but all right, well, I'll see you when I get to the shelter, most likely. All right.